Hey everybody, Arkanova here.
Focus
That's a... My earbuds are not in, so we might get a little bit of voice echo. But that's okay. It'll only be for this one video. Oh, there's a lot of ones here. An amazing machine that augments individuals' natural ability to heal, strengthens their immune system, accelerates their metabolism, and can cure any otherwise incurable diseases. In addition, it can creation personalized medicine, perform gene therapy, and even repair the effects of radiation damage. What an incredible machine! It's not that incredible if it can't cure Radical 6, you say. Yes, well, I guess you've got a point, but don't worry, it also has a function called cold sleep. Cold sleep uses cast freezing to freeze the entire body without damaging it. That way, even if the disease you found can't be cured, you can be frozen until a cure is found. There are generally two types of cold sleep. The first type involves lowering your internal body temperature. This reduces your basal metabolic rate and induces a state similar to hibernation. In other words, your body is still actively functioning, just very slowly. The other sort of cold sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock it in whatever state it was in. Until recently, this was impossible because the expansion and crystallization that took place during the freezing process irrevocably damaged human tissue. In the world where this game takes place, however, cast technology has overcome this hurdle and made cryonics a reality. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying from Tokyo to Milan. CAST stands for Cells Alive System. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. In this game, CAST is used to put people in cold sleep. It supercools a subject with a magnetic field and causes them to freeze almost instantly, preventing crystallization. In real life, the problem also comes when you try to thaw something out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of the treatment pod makes returning from cold sleep possible. November 2018, 16 children reported missing. In actuality, 18 children were taken, but 2 were never reported. The person in charge was someone we refer to as H. The purpose of this game was to conduct experiments on morphic resonance with the children as test subjects. I won't go into the specifics here, but the short version is that this was the first Onery game. November 1st, 2027, a total of 9 people participated in this session. They were abducted just as the children had been, but this time H was not in charge of the game. Clover was a participant in both games, yet now she finds herself playing the Onery game yet again. Wait. So, 999's Onery game took place 1 year ago.
Oh.
For when this game takes place. Or when we supposedly got grabbed. In the context of this game, Espers are people with the ability to access morphogenetic fields. An Esper can increase the strength of their signal by being close proximity to other Espers, assuming they are the strongest. The strongest signal will absorb any weak ones nearby and use them to amplify its own strength. Sort of like waves. The biggest wave adds up amplitude of smaller waves to its own and covers them up. That's great. This is great. So don't read this. Just look at your phone. I'll read it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The following 9 people were participants in the Onery game that Clover claims to have been part of. 1. Ace, middle-aged man. 2. Snake, Clover's older brother, real name, Light. 3. Santa, arrogant, uncooperative young man. 4. Clover, still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. 5. Junpei, hero of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. 6. June, Junpei's childhood friend, real name, Akane Kurosaki. 7. Amnesiac detective. 8. Lotus, attractive programmer, has 2 daughters. 9. Kubota, skittish man, gets blown up.
Okay then.
That's why I didn't want you to read it. I didn't want your eyes to glance to gets blown up. Alright, and this is the Neostigmine, a type of carbamate compound which acts as a reversible acetylcholinesterase. Acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. Exciting the parasympathetic nerve. This allows to counteract the effects of the muscle relaxant tubercurin. It can be delivered with an injection gun like the one you see here. That's how we save ourselves.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, wait. That's why some people may not be...
So this injection gun wasn't poison. It was the antidote. Which means Luna wouldn't necessarily have been dead.
Yeah, that's right.
She was just in
must have-
anastasis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because she injected...
I wonder if she did that to take off her bracelet?
Yeah, because Luna's bracelet was off.
Right. I wonder if she did that to take off. Oh, some stuff.
Some stings. Alright, let's get out of here and go get more stuff. This is the lock for the exit. This has lock. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get to this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm too busy rushing through, but I'm so excited.
An Ambidex Gate 40.
What the
Somebody
hell?
else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Indeed. Why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. Headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing to the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
Huh?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Oh yeah, it says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to be Quark. This is the pod we put him in after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. Check the other pods. They were all the same. Whoa, what is all
I
this?
think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep.
that was the
Well,
old
3
woman.
people actually. One for each pod. They all say the same thing. See?
That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8
Yeah.
hours yet. So 3 people in the pod could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thought out 8 hours ago and carried into
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah, if you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So who were the 3
Don't
people?
ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
True. It doesn't say when we were put in
And
cold
this
sleep
bit,
either.
where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not 9:15 a.m. Those Maya signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would even write it at the time like that? That is weird. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to
Wouldn't
leave.
that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have
Maybe
to do
he
that?
wanted us to see the record.
Perhaps he deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A
All
trick.
of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of some.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Okay, this is good and good. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, this one is right under the floor A where...
Indeed, so it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors.
Kinda.
See? They've got a little box right next...
Okay. So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Well, we might not have to.
What do you
We
mean?
both have 6 BP right.
Yeah, that's true.
We're a pair, right? And who's our opponent? Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
If we won't betray, we can just leave.
If no vote is
You aren't saying we should pick betray, are
Weren't you
you?
planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting
Oh,
betrayed.
come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa. Hold on a second there. We might not get another chance. Like, let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next. For all we know, there might not even be a next. There are 3 other people with 6 BP. Dio, Kay, and Fogg. What do you think is going to happen if one of them gets 9 points?
Lady, that's not going
Why
to happen.
not?
Vi and Luna are playing against Temioji. He's only got 1 BP left, though. So I really don't think they'd pick betray. If Temioji picked ally, they'd kill him. Same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's
No!
BP...
Don't even think about that.
I agree. But her BP is the same as Temioji, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9. Oh,
Which we know.
Then Alice has to vote betray.
yeah, that is generally the best
But
defensive
if
choice.
Dio chooses ally, then Kay would have 9 BP.
That's also not great.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said, that if Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third A.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone...
No. As long as that
So you think that Kay will stay here?
Nope.
Even if he...
I don't know.
No, it's not.
There's your anagram still. Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple of things I gotta do when we get back.
Fine.
Get back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps falling behind me. So you got the anagram?
Nope. We've been doing other stuff. I haven't had time to look at it.
Oh, you try not to do signature here? I mean, you will have to learn how to write my last name in cursive.
Oh, I wasn't.
You're gonna be signing that on a lot of documents.
You're actually happy about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as happy about this Ruby Red squirt. It's like, it's like medium cold, medium enjoy.
Well, as you said, it's been sitting there 45 minutes and you haven't
Clover.
drinking it.
You can.
I can just throw it in the freezer.
Nah, I don't want to wait.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we
Yes.
the last one?
Hey, where's Quark?
Temioji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me like I had only a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained that what happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably.
No, they're definitely safe. He's
Well, are
fine.
they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him. Can you take me to this treatment center? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes. Plenty of time to go have a look. And
Okay, come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Temioji followed her at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Onto the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some explaining to
I beg
do.
your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As you spoke, Vi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person here, one pair jumped
Yes.
the gun? Well, who was it?
I opened it.
I opened it. So it was you. Figured it's
Not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is a big
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to Ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more. Not voting. If both part, then in other words, one person.
Get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
All right, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack, though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if
Of
you did?
course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Don't bro me, bro. The fuck, brah? You fucking bitch. Kick your butt.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Accelavir?
I didn't know. It's not really that kind of place. It just had these pods, and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark
I
in the pod.
see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
Nope, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pods' occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know who the pod people are. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
Something along those
Not like
lines.
how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think
So what would happen to the heart? Wouldn't it
what?
stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Hard stop.
Oh, so if we put in a cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
Well, that's fine. All 8 of us get our bracelets off. You get 9 BP and you can walk out and you get your bracelet off. The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
I just came up with the plan.
Of course.
Here's the plan. All 8 of us get our bracelets off. We vote in a way that gives K 9 BP. He opens the door, we all leave together. There's the plan. Not that hard. Come on, guys.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
That can't be right because if the test would work.
Quark was in pod 2. When we found him in here. But we put him in pod 3. We put him in pod 3, yes. But the one time we found him in here, he was in pod 2, I thought. Yeah, no, he was in pod 2. Because pod 1... we put him in pod 1. Far left. Pod 3 just had the laser icon for the time. Pod 1 had the time on top. So yeah, Quark was in pod 2 when we found him in here. But when Clover and I were here,
Yeah,
it worked. I remember
Then
checking
that
it.
bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said it. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate
Unfortunate? Really? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Yes, and then we could get me 9 BP.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kate could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes. All play if...
Yeah.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got one...
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for...
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without...
Yes.
Well, I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on, we don't have much. We need to go.
We do. Yo, bad face. Ace, super angry face. Like, you gotta respect him, though. You gotta respect Ace.
Do I?
Yeah.
How so?
F's right there. Face, Ace, respect Ace. Gotta respect him, man. Back to 4A warehouse, we open the AV rooms, we went in, blah, 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 blah.
Four minutes.
Alright, Clover. We should probably head into...
Okay.
Betraying Quark is what I do. I don't give a shit about the kid. His hat
Sigma,
annoys
do you
the
remember
shit
what I
out of
said
me.
back in the other warehouse?
I do. Yeah. Show me the
Yeah.
vote betray.
Can I, take that back?
No.
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did, and...
I won't
Really?
laugh. Really? Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey,
I
come on.
promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent
No,
is Quark.
he does, Matt. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him
That's
back up
because
on
I
me.
didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really
Well,
is?
if what he told me was true, yeah.
There's more, dear.
1 minute remain.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and
If
vote
I
yourself?
try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So,
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what should I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
So, what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose...
3, 2, 1.
What's ally, I guess.
Round 2. Results. Thank you, Ambidex game.
Yeah.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed.
Results from
A
round
lot
2
of my memories
of
about
the
this game are starting to
Ambidex
come
game
back.
will now be displeased.
I know a great many more things.
So many things. Do.
Yep, obviously. Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, nobody can leave prematurely now.
Points, please.
This is good.
So you chose Ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray something like that. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose Ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote Ally, so there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice Candio, on the other hand, seemed to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well, then what was it like? If we'd voted Ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose Ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was Betray. Picking Ally when I knew you guys would pick Betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be Betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3.
See? Then it'd be game life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stick. That'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this. You see? That's why I chose Betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Shut up. Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse is filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut.
The Ambidex round started.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that
We
means...
can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about the...
As soon as they get parents.
Nope, bracelet switching. Yeah, he did. Did you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. The moment's here's wrist to I see Luna and Clover are cyan pair and Vi and Alice are magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio is green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? So, we're a solo this time. I don't think we've been a solo for a very long time. If ever. I think next door's going to be those white ones down in the floor.
Yeah, Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Vi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmyoji and Quark. Yeah.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes, no other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio.
Oh my god.
Wait.
What?
The fact that you overwrote when he was going to be like, wait, because you realized he sounded stupid. 2 milkmen go comedy.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Indeed. Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. If those pods can't cure Radical 6, he still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose. So we might as well look for that medicine. Excelavir, right?
Medicines. Like, quite a few typos in this game. Medicines.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. I'm kind of a jerk.
Okay. We should split up and search.
I'll search the lab. After discussing deal, Kay was assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Cloverify and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out.
Indeed.
Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. It's getting crazy.
It is getting crazy. Party's getting crazy.
Let's rock. Pressure exchange chamber, huh? So this is the PEC.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back
Yeah.
in the warehouse? Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
Alright. So this is the real
Seems
thing.
like it.
Or is it? Why do they have something?
Well, this is just what Alice told me.
Apparently the pressure inside the facility is a lot higher than the pressure outside. This is part of the system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we need to get through a decompression process in order to get outside.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa. If that newspaper article was right,
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
then the deal was wrong. So you're out there teaming with Radical
Yeah.
6.
Something's been bothering me.
Yeah,
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that.
The door, to the
The
outside
door
is
beyond the
shut.
pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us
Well,
and
if you
freedom.
look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but no, the number 9 door brought us right back out here. How, though?
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Excelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
towards
you're
that.
right.
I'll go look around up. You two
Well,
take this
just go in
floor,
and tell
all
him.
right?
Okay.
It's in the lab, in the safe. Looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions, we were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
so what's the rumor she was talking about? I got a feeling you and Alice are talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
I don't want to get fired.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Oh, the big bird starman is big in bird star.
Bird.
Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizens. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved with something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I've played the Nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the Nonary game had anything to do with terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to the SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother, since we've gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome, for one. And he was in both of the last two Nonary games, too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two Nonary games are totally different. That didn't matter to my mom, though, so after all that huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. I couldn't stand it. This when I thought I'd finally be free. All that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So when we were talking over one day, we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it, and after that we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe and he composed music. He plays the harp and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Oh, so he's the person I have to blame for house music. Sometimes he'd play little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need the people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second Nonary game. They put us in a room about a dozen or so people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first Nonary. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff, and then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call experts. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this kind of thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Experts can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first Nonary game was to research that ability, so they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an expert. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that! I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a fuck ton. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. But I was totally against doing it. Like, yeah, if I could stop literal global, like... Yeah, you better be paying me literally infinite money to have me use my psychic future past-seeking powers to stop global extinction. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple of days passed and Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first owner of the game might have been a part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious, my brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Star, Junpei equals, like Seven, another participant from the second owner game. Akane, one of the people behind the second owner game. Seven was also a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills and SOIS needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about the Espers for quite a while, and there are a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger.
Then why are you sucking here?
Maybe there's an anti-morphogenetic field in place?
Dun-dun-dun.
After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through to him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility posing as one of their workers and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was a fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her, so from that day on, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in a failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The director decided that on December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. So they know about, yeah. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Big stuff, dude.
Yep.
After all that talking, seemed to tire Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a
What
few
are
questions. Well, first off, your powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now?
I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No,
if there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait, well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my power. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so... Moving on? I think I understand what Alice is talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right? Okay, so who are they?
I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her. Fine, let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
If we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
All we know is soon.
That could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait, you mean they might have already
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper? And
what?
The 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6
Maybe
either.
they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
If Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Temioji, Dio, Fi, and Luna are all lying. I guess they are a little
Right?
suspicious. And what's their
For
motive?
lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a
I heard
pandemic?
it was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean.
Oh, unclean. 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 Unclean.
What?
Shut
what are you
up.
doing?
Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
Neo, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah,
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it
exactly.
to you. Are you saying you've heard about this Neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's...
You
My
remember?
brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Cholinesterase.
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
And now we know how to save ourselves. Sorry, but I still
How
don't get
easy do I have to make it?
it. Bracelet go off, you get this, you no die.
Ugh. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following
Okay.
me?
Tubocurarine is poison in our bracelets, right?
It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized. First,
So you're saying this Neostigmine keeps it from working?
yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
Infinite. So we can just inject ourselves with this and get
Yeah,
penalized?
we don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one
Yeah.
person. Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's
The
see.
best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait! Clover! That was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn, at least send it back down. I was, I think understandably, upset. No stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed up. You don't look so good, Vi. Where did Clover go? Vi, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
She didn't say anything, she stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed, and her body was naturally stiff. And we're gonna call it here. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Kick. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help support me bringing you the best content that I can.
Till then.
Till